Ooh, welcome back to more Minecraft. Hello, everybody. Hello, Izar. Hello, Squishy. I'm trying to find a comfortable space now that my desk is rearranged. Hello, Meerkat. Welcome on in, everybody. Hello, Cam. Hello, Cam. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust definitely adjust the camera again. I had to do some adjusting earlier. Oh my goodness. Apparently, after a year and a half of having things one way, changing it is difficult. Okay, that's better. Thanks. Thanks, Ember Lantern. Hi, Ember Lantern. Welcome on in. Minecraft loud, music loud. Okay, let's change that. That should be lower. All right, now I have to do 5 jumping jacks for Ember Lantern. Let's do that. Let's get that done. Let's get that done for Ember Lantern. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 jumping jacks for Ember Lantern. Thank you so much, Ember Lantern. Okay. Where that weirdo owes me money. I don't think that's true. What did I bump that turned my work computer on? How weird. Like Dracula owes Moon Knight? What? What? Because I'm not snitching. Oh no. I've got one of my new glasses that we found at the thrift shop near Hale, Michigan. It's a Pontiac Service Award glass. There's a set of 6. And the date on them, there's a year on them, and it's 1977. The year I was born. I have a whole set of 6. Ace found them. And I'm still not happy with this camera. Ace found them. And Pontiac is Monkey Link Mega's favorite car brand. That's better, I think. Your face isn't happy with the camera. That's true. That's true. Your brother's year. Hi, Space Pickle. Thank you for that sub. I haven't figured out the teeny tiny graphics yet. I'll get there. I'll get there sometime. So we've got some Minecraft lined up. I've done a bit of work, just a little bit. Pontiacs are dead. I'm aware that the line is gone, but he. Thank you. Tiny Energon bits. Thank you, Ember Lantern, for the tiny Energon. He wants one of the old Firebirds from the late 70s, early 80s. That's his dream card. So I can't blame him for that. I can't blame him for that. But he's very enthused about them. He's like, "Can I have them when I move out?" I said, "We'll talk about it." We'll talk about it. Squishy was gonna say your face is dead and then realized the problem with that sentence. Ember Lantern's face is bread, and unfortunately I do not have a bread song to trigger, which is sad. Space Girl says I'm still at the lake, sleepy as heck. You're watching stream at the lake? Well, thank you, Space Pickle. It's anti-meerkat. Oh no. Bread. All right, let's play a video game. So now, rather than my monitor being directly, straight forward from my keyboard, because I have to fit more monitors and computers on the desk, it's now slightly angled to the left. So my keyboard is here, so I have to sort of play at an angle. And I haven't yet figured out how I want to do that. Uh, Ember Lantern, aren't you in Canada right now? Ember Lantern, aren't you in Canada? Here we go. Not close enough. Oh no! So let's show off what I've done, and I did the intersections in the old school way. But last time we streamed, Izzy and I, well, redid this with suggestion. The flooring suggestion was from Cam that broke it up very nicely from the sameness. But we did this. This seems much lighter to me now than it was when I was playing during the day. It's a lot easier for me to see, and I definitely very much like it. This is a great redo of this station. But again, we've got the old school way of dealing with tracks, which is, the button, rather than the dip and the split where you don't have to get out. This one, if you want to keep going, you have to get out and move your cart. That is unfortunate. That Ember Lantern is not close enough. I was under the mistaken impression that Ember Lantern was going to where you are. So then we got most of this done, or a lot of this done last time. I think we got to about here. Really? That is very rude. And now I have a golden sword. That's great. So, we circled it back around. This is the back of that nether portal here. And then this was the area that was already built out. Canada is gigantic. Oh, very far. Oh, then I don't know why Ember Lantern is in Canada, I guess. Of course, I also didn't ask. So, and then you go left here, and that was one of the other nether portals. And again, just a regular endpoint here. Their old fortress is there, but I liked how this one ended into the corner of the nether portal, but this didn't line up with it, so I did a little jog over to end up, and I blocked off there's a whole path over there that goes back and down, and I didn't want to deal with that, so I closed it off, but I used cracked stone bricks so that there's sort of a hint that there's something beyond there on the other side. So Ember Lantern, if you're okay talking about it, why are you in Canada? I got a little farther, and again, there's another split off. I have to do that one yet. And there's another split off here. I have to do that one yet. This one I need to have a door or something, because this goes down into another fortress. And then this one is the last one of the extension that was done by Green Silex, who was an old co-worker. But there is also, if you go back this way and down this way, there's actually several here. There's not just one, there's at least two. But also, there's here, and this used to be just a cobble, but it wasn't lit up enough. There's a bunch of zombie piglins. A bunch of piglins, not the zombie ones, the aggressive ones, that spawn back here. And so I've been farming them for XP. Oh, hello. Scared the shit out of me. I guess there's also one this way. Did I see one down here? Or is it just this dude? No, I did see it down here. There is one down here. Oh, God. I saw the purple. Where's the purple go? I saw was it a trick of the light? It was a trick of the light. How rude. So very rude. What's in here? Oh, just more netherrack. Okay. Nephew's wedding. Oh, cool. Oh, the purple I saw was his enchanted weapon. So rude. Well, I hope your nephew is doing great. Wait, are you having to deal with your sister then? Because that would suck ass. Yeah, and then there's another one down here. There's this one. I think there's even another. So there's a lot of portals here. Random hillside. I don't think so, but maybe. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot more to widen out and to build down here, but I'm getting a bit low on some materials. So we need to head back to the pyramid. That's the wrong... What the hell? Where did I put it? Mostly, the issue is I'm getting low on deep slate. That's really the only thing I'm getting low on. Oh, Kev, thank you for that sub. No, this is definitely not RimWorld. That is correct. That is an accurate statement, and I am thankful for your accuracy. So, like, I can... This is the old school way, obviously. But eventually, once I figure out the new school way, I have several places to apply it to. But those are all pretty close to each other. Unlike the gigantic legs of the Nether Rail, those are pretty close to each other. You wish this was Stationeers. Why would you wish this was Stationeers? Okay, that was weird. Better Minecraft. I see. I don't agree. It seems overly complicated to me. Stationeers does. It's pretty warm outside. Yeah, you guys had a heat wave, like we did. We had another heat wave as well, but I think you guys had it worse than we do. Kev says it's engineering, and it's an engineering and automation game, right? That's not Minecraft though. I don't want to. Like, the only automation game that I've enjoyed so far really is Dyson Sphere Program. You pontooned? Fantastic. Space Pickle. Pontoon boats are fun. In a grown-up kind of chill... They're very chill compared to, like, speedboats. When I was a kid, I did not enjoy them. That's why I say they're sort of in a grown-up way. I didn't want to do that. No, the teleporter is here. I did do that correctly. Okay. And then we bwop. And then we bwop. How was your pontoon? Are you sunburnt yet, Space Pickle? Did you get sunburnt? I properly lotioned, he says. We had 3 dogs and it was fun. That does sound like an interesting time. Did you prevent them from jumping off into the water? Squishy says it's 82, feels like 90 degrees right now. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 66, feels like 70. A little jealous. We've been in the 88, feels like 94. Up north, it was a little bit better. I will not lie about that. Up north was a little bit better. Need more freaking rail. No Fahrenheits. Oh, it is in Fahrenheit, yeah. They have survival instincts. We did prevent the children, though. Oh, good. Cam. Being silly. Alright, let's go get more deep slate. Squishy says, I've stopped telling Skippy Celsius temperatures. I can translate mostly. Rude. I can mostly translate. I came in here and this guy was all torn up. The Enderman Ender was like had all those cracks through him, so I had to repair him with some iron. But he definitely had some attacks with something. Where's the other guy? Where's the downstairs dude? Wait, where is the downstairs dude? Oh, there he is. Staring at the wall. Like you do. Honk honk, motherfuckers, nice cam. Space Beagle says, send him Celsius beverages, but draw eyebrows on them. What? Right now it's 28, feels like 32, and tomorrow it'll be 19, feels like 21. Ah. So, yeah, like I just go back from the idea that 37 is the internal body temperature, which is 98.6 in Fahrenheit. Oh, I do need to put these away because I got so much of this nonsense. And this. Oh, that one's full. I think I have another one. But zombie flesh in there. Do we have another netherrack box? Ah, we do. Here we go. Nope. Not that one. And we need to get more deep slate. Is there another? Ah, there is another. No, there is another. Oh, it's just this nonsense. Okay, so we're gonna grab that. We're gonna take an ass load of deep slate. We're gonna put these back up here. Doot, and doot. The problem with this is that we need to turn it into cobbled deep slate. So we're going to have to use Jehoshaphat's. Good night, C. Good night, C. Oh yeah, also hi A if she's there indeed. Izzy says he's in D&D game where I'd ask. Oh, for Treos? I think Treos' rough calculation is double the sea temp and add 32. Oh, roughly gets the area. Okay. Water freezes at 0 and body temp is 36-37, so you can mostly get around. Yep, exactly. Freedom units, a boy. What could be better than freedom units? Oh boy. This is all regular deep slate, yep. I used up all my pre-cobbled stuff. So I gotta cobble some more. What are you doing right now? So this stuff I have to actually remine to change it into cobbled deep slate so that I can do things with it. So I can change it into tiled and smooth and whatever else other kind of deep slate I want to use in the tunnels there. And I ran out, or almost ran out, of the stuff I had already put into tiles and stuff. So, yeah, am I losing my mind? Yeah, that's a constant state though, Cam. Absolutely a constant state. Like, that is just you'd almost say it's a way of life. So what I need to do is mine this without Silk Touch. The problem is I mined these with an axe with Silk Touch, and that preserved it as deep slate instead of turning it into cobbled deep slate, which is something I can use. uh, he could just mine again. It would take him just as long. It would take me just as long. So that what this is doing is just letting me use what I've already mined up in a productive way. And it lets me continue shooting the shit with you guys while I'm doing some, boring stuff. Cam says I was only outside for about 30 seconds today. That's too much in this weather. Too much. The outside is a big jerk and I'm not a fan. Alright, so let's... So you can see I'm remining it, and now this says cobbled deep slate, whereas before it was just deep slate. Big difference. Apparently. Because only one can be turned into other kinds of bricks with this via crafting or the stonecutter tool. DJ, hello, welcome on in. Good to see you. Slinging poo does not equal getting your shit together. Why are we always getting... Why... Space Pickle, why is it that people that go to your stream just talk about poop all the time? Why is that? Can you tell me why that is, Space Pickle? Because it seems concerning to me that there's so much shit talking going on. But getting your shit together does equal poop in a group. Izzy says my face is deep slate. That's accurate. That's... I mean, how could that be even... I mean, that is just assumed at this point. Oh, no! I went too wild. Too wild. Kev says, because poop is hilarious. Kim says, gross. Izzy says, I printed up a poop emoji dragon for cousin-in-law. Thanks, Mouse. Thank you for that, Mouse. You jackass. Okay, Izzy. So now you guys are just shit talking in chat. I don't know how to feel about this, you guys. Meerkat says poop is the great leveler. Oh no. Cam says sigh. We are all about 12 years old. I appreciate you, Squishy. Space Beetle says I'm married to a veterinarian. Body stuff no longer affects me. You're also a dad of a young child, so that does happen as long as you pay any attention to your child or how in any way interact. Eventually, you get desensitized to some stuff. It's called philosophy, Skip. Meerkat, thank you. Thank you for educating me, a rube. It's true, Squishy, you are. It's true. So is Cam. Cam is also cute. Space Wheel says, I did not experience number 2 nightmares with a child by luck. Oh, yeah, you are very lucky. Oh, I have stories. Oh, I have stories. Being a parent just tosses out the window about dealing with shit, literally and figuratively. Squishy says, Skip out here collecting cuties. I mean, listen, that is what life's really all about, right? Just cuties. So many cuties. Cutie patooties, right, Space Pickle? Indeed. Space Pickle knows a thing or two about collecting cuties. That's true. That's undeniable. Like the citrus fruit, yes. I'm speaking of mandarin oranges. The Cutie brand of mandarin oranges, 100%. I did say toot. Or Space Pickle said toot, and then I repeated it. How dare I? Alright, so I've got... This is deep slate. That's cobbled. So I've got two, and then... Okay. 2 full stacks, and then 1 single block. And then we'll be done with this. And then we go over to the stone cutting tool and turn these into different blocks. Toot Sweet, nice. Toot Cafe. So my old Mastodon account used to be on a Mastodon server called toot.cafe. Now it's on penguicon.social. Yeah, Cuties is a brand of mandarin oranges. Okay. That's a well, yeah, they're like you buy a giant net bag of them. And usually about 90%, 85 to 90% of them are good. And there's a couple in there like, how did that even make it in? Thank you, Nightbot. Thank you for finally doing your job, Nightbot. Mandarin orange cups in juice are my favorite quick snack. Yep. I have always loved that. And the juice is like a syrup. Like it's a very sweet syrup, so... younger me just practically fruit cups in general. That sweet syrup was so good. You get actual juice, so weird, so strange. What are you even saying? What are you even saying, Space Pickle? With your poop in a group, your poop groups. All right, let's go back and do some cutting. That sounded odd, actually, the way I said that. He's out there juicing. Oh, no. Oh, no. Someone needs to have a healthier workout routine. Oh, no. Slang in English as per. What do you mean? What? Really? In my town? I mean, you're going to just be under there and no one's going to come for you. I didn't do it. No, it's a pillager. You didn't do it, Space Pickle. As far as I know, anyway. Unless you found a way to place some sort of pillager spawn block down there. Underneath the bridge. Which also I don't put past you. Alright, so here's our stonecutter block. And like, I need more polished deep slate than I need deep slate tiles. So let's do 2 of these for every 1 stack of deep slate tiles. And then another tiles, and then 2 more polished, and then 1 more tile. And then we need to put out, is it this one? I think it's that one. Yep, that's the one. And then this one should probably be polished as well. So we'll do that last one. Polished. There we go. And I'm good on food. I should probably make another flint and steel though. So we got the iron and we need to go get the flint. No back legs. What? I hope folks find this doggo emote more fun than cursed. I don't know, it looks pretty cursed when I saw it. How are you able to... Oh. Oh. How's that feel? That didn't work at all. Now they're all underneath me. Great. Got him. Need to get down there, though. Actually, I could do it from here. Oh, let's eat some food. You do intend to create a pouncing butt wiggle? I don't think I can endorse that, Space Pickle. Seems like generally a bad idea. Oh, hello. Alright, now I need to put this there. Because there's a couple more, and I would like that XP to go where it needs to go. Thank you. So I saw one over there. Where did the XP from that other guy go? Where did I shoot him from? Oh, there it was. I got it. Okay. Also, you know what? Woo! Okay. Let's go back in. Chickens. I mean, it's not as many as the chicken fountain, but it is a significant number of chickens. There's a few chickens. Shan, thank you for that sub. Doom upon the chickens. Hello, nerd. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I hope your day is going very well. Or your evening. Whichever. I hope your Saturday is going very well. How about that? Alright. So we need to head back now that we've got our deep slate goodness. Let's head back to the place. It's pretty chill, nice, playing some Star Valor. I'm not familiar with Star Valor. Also, Shan, I've decided that upon my first paycheck, I'm going to treat myself with a subscription to Final Fantasy XIV. Hi, I see you up there. Gotcha. You think you'd be super into Minecraft? Oh wait, Cam redeemed a one-card tarot pull. Okay, hold on. I gotta get in a building just in case I take long enough that it becomes nightfall. Then nightfall happens. How's the new gig? The new gig is good. I'm enjoying the new gig. I can't talk too much about the new gig. There's a lot of proprietary stuff, But I really do enjoy the new gig so far. It's only been 2 weeks, but they've been a very nice 2 weeks. Chances I'll help you with whatever you need, bud. Thank you. I know Space Pickle also played for a bit. I have a couple other friends that also played. So, as well, I definitely would love to play with you and Cosmo and Inky as well. All right, now we're in the bill. I don't want to go in the bathroom yet because I need to do a tarot reading. Do I want some GPUs? Sure, Kev. Use GPUs from AI hosting? Even better, as long as they still work. CJ plays 2 and SJ? Holy shit. Shan says, I think you'd be super into Star Valor. It's a space game where you kind of direct yourself, but it's super fun. Oh, like No Man's Sky. It's a space game where you direct yourself. Cam, do you want the dragon deck or do you want the angel watcher deck? No dragons, no cut. Why did I even ask the question? You're on it. 1 kilowatt per GPU. Jesus! What kind of GPUs are these? Are they 5080s or whatever the fuck the new ones are? Gross. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. But I will... Oh, no! Well, the tarot cards are on the floor now. Hold on a second. Alright. I see someone sent me an attachment in Gilded. I see. Okay, I will check that out. Shan, I will check that out. Kev, why are they so power hungry? Now Skippy is playing 78 card pickup, right? No, yes, Squishy, you and Izzy are on the exact same page, and they're pretty big. Like you can see my tiny carnival hands, but yeah, they're pretty big. These cards, same brain cell indeed. I have small hands. AI is killing the infrastructure, and people were worried about EVs. Lol. Yeah, that's a. I guess I don't think I have a kilowatt, 1K per GPU. I'm not buying 8 GPUs per host. Jesus, 8 kilowatts per. Wow. Yeah. 2,000 hosts per pod. Cosmo, hello. Thank you for that lurk. Welcome on in. I appreciate the lurky lurk. That's a lot of... Yeah, that's ridiculous, Kev. And they're hosting companies from AWS to Microsoft to, their Azure cloud and to AliExpress is, or whatever the other one is. Active staring instead of lurking. Hi, Sniper. Hi, Sniper. Hello, Sniper. How are you, Sniper? Welcome on in. Anyway, alright, no cut. I finished shuffling. I'm going to pull the top card. We have the Nurturer, Queen of Pentacles. Let's see what this book says about that. Yeah, Sniper, are you staying healthy, eating your salads? This is the second tarot card pull I did today. The other one wasn't even on stream. This is the Queen of Pentacles because Cam is fancy. Someone with poise and confidence who uses those in support of others. A caregiver. Someone who provides financial security or material stability necessary for another to flourish. Someone who supports and encourages growth in others. You know who this sounds like to me? Cam. Book says smooch the card. Book does not say smooch the card. That sounds like the goddess, Cam. Your good friend, the goddess, is who that sounds like me. It also sounds like Cam, yes. But from the picture, Which, you know what, I didn't show you, and I've already slid back into the deck. Hold on, let me get it back out of the deck. Because I need to show everybody the card. Right? That's how this works. When I'm not being ridiculous. Ooh, that's got some naked ladies on it. You guys know my favorite kind of card. Did she stop by today? Really? Huh, interesting. I got the Ten of Cups. And Pentacles, Knight of Wands. No, that's Queen of Swords. There it is, Queen of Pentacles. You're gonna look at this, Cam. I don't know. You may agree with me, or you may not. You may. I don't know if you're gonna see more of yourself in this, or more of her. But when I looked at this card, I saw her. And the glow from that flower is the growth and nurturing. So, yeah. I hope that helped. I'm putting it in the middle again. I don't see it, but the description is dead on, right? I agree. Cam has a friend who is a force of nature. Actually, Cam has multiple friends who are forces of nature. But this particular one is a force of nature in a small package. Stuck in the middle with you. Izzy, why did you put that brainworm in my mind? Ugh. Anyway. And, yeah. So that's who that reminded me of. I got to meet this friend when last time I was out. And that was fun. It was fun times. All right. You didn't have to share it, though. It was absolutely not required for you to share that. Absolutely not required. What do you mean skill issue? What do you mean? Okay, so to teleport, this is the little teleport room. One must go into the bathroom and to teleport, but also I put the lid down. And then we need to go to yes, the Nether Brick Castle and spawn. So here we are again. Back here. It's not required. Izzy, what? By whom? Whomst? Squishy says, are you being ableist towards Izzy, not letting her express her ADHD? SMH my head. Wow. I didn't just get the SMH, which stands for shaking my head. I got the SMH my head, which is, wow, that's impressive. Squishy gets me. Listen, I love you guys, but what the hell? Just because you hear a brainworm doesn't mean you have to give it to me. That's not part of the ADHD diagnosis. No diagnosis papers mention Skippy specifically. This is not a real thing. It's called stimming Skippy. Sniper says it's like the ring, but with no, it's not. Cam says it totally is part of the. I am not nearly famous enough, first of all, to be on anybody's diagnosis papers. Why are you in timeout? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Thank you, .gif. So this one I left mostly as it was, because this was already, like, walled in with I don't need that up there. Walled in with stone brick, but I added the lighting. But this is the stuff down here, and up here is where I'm using the the deep slate. So let's put our shulker boxes back here where we had them. And let's get some polished deep slate. And some deep slate tiles. And we'll do another of each to back it up. And then we're gonna do so the ceiling I'm alternating in this ceiling thing. That's polished is already there, so this creates a nice little non-uniform effect. And Izzy taught me about, you know, varying these types of cuts of brick to make it more interesting to look at. And I agree that it is very much more interesting to look at this way. But the bit I'm putting underneath the rail, I'm just putting the polished, because once the rail is on top, mobile froze stream. Oh no, Izzy says, "Oh, the brainworm that has been getting me repeatedly is the K-pop Demon Hunter Golden. I can go days without hearing it, and then it starts playing again. I love that song and hate that it keeps popping up." I have heard that a lot. A streamer that popped back out of nowhere, came back to streaming, has been playing that pretty thoroughly in her Guild Wars 2 streams. Yay, mobile sucks, Cam. The mobile app sucks. Back that slate up. It's not my moment, Sniper. It's not my moment. That is incorrect. But anywho, so we're going to have to put another switch here. So I don't think I have any chiseled stone, and that's fine. We can use cracked stone. But I also need to make a button. Buttons. Here, buttons. There we go. So we're going to do cracked stone brick there. We're going to put a button on it. I do want to put it chiseled eventually, but also, eventually, I don't want this to be like this. Because getting out of your cart for every one of these is silliness. It's silliness. Because they're so close. And then we do this. I may have to eventually go and make more regular rail. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to go eventually make more regular rail. But this is what we've got for now. And we need to branch off to this one. And then it's a very short branch, because then it just goes here. And then the next one is longer to the village. I'm fired. Oh no. Sniper's fired. Okay. Guild Wars 2. Yes, Willow's World plays a lot of Guild Wars 2. Awesome song though. Izzy says youngest is going as the lead singer from K-pop Demon Hunter. Can't remember the character's name. Found a sword you can print. Nice. Mobile giveth and it taketh away. Oh no. Sniper says, I'm done hiding now. I'm shining like I'm Barnaby. Oh, Barnaby? Is that what that's supposed to be? I also play a lot of Guild Wars 2. I'm still new, but I'm still loving it. Well, you might want to check out Willow's World then. And check out her streams. Hold on, Monkey, are you calling me?
Yeah, I forgot you were streaming. Never mind.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't have a shirt on. I don't want to pull on. Actually, I will.
What? I'm so okay. That was a whirlwind of a conversation. So we need to go up to here. Yeah. And we need to dig this way. Hey, buddy.
I was gonna get the rubbing alcohol and paper towels to clean my to clean my keyboard.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that should work just fine.
Great.
All right. Yeah, love ya. With luck, I'll be able to play Guild Wars 2 on Monday because it would be too warm. Oh, good. Kev says, did I hear keyboard? What keyboard? He has... So Monkey ended up with the GMMK keyboard that you sent, Kev. I'm still using the what is it? The hold on. The drop control. He's using the GMMK that you sent way back when you wanted me to find a keyboard that I liked. So you sent like a bunch. So we're gonna do. Let's extend this so we can fill this in, because this is just, we're just gonna have it go right by it. We're gonna have a stop in there and everything, but I mean we're just gonna extend it that way. So let's do more polished deep slate. This is why I made so much more polished than I did tiles. Okay. And then we're going to do the. Oh, I got to dig the ceiling out more. All right. And then we alternate again. But that's got to connect like that. So I may do some cool some shenaniganry with those stairs in a minute. Squishy says, hi monkey, bye monkey. It won't be too warm. I see. Kev says, my next keyboard is a flux keyboard if it ever gets released. I've seen some pretty amazing split ones lately, like and split ones on stands that make them almost vertical, because it's apparently much better for your wrists. But I don't know. That would be a very steep learning curve, I think. At least for me, it would be a pretty steep learning curve. All right, let's put the rail away and get some more. And put this in here too. And get some more stairs. We're gonna go through a lot of stairs. Oh, waffles! Hi, waffles. Kev says ortho splits are too hard for my brain. Gotcha. Sniper says I've seen vertical mice. Those seem neat. I've used them. And they are easier on the wrist, that is for sure. Without a single doubt in my brain meats. Those are absolutely easier on the wrists. There we go. Like that. Like we have been doing at all of the corners lately. But also I want to... That should be fine. It should be fine. We're going to need to do probably this here, or I may change it. I may have to change it as it goes on. We'll see. So if I do this and I do this, no, that's well, that's fine. I can do that and put in this. And then switch back to this. Oh wait, no, I'm blocking that off. That's right, I'm just blocking that off. So what I'm gonna do here is use the cracked bricks again. Because that is a hallway that I'm covering up. Doot.
Father,
Son!
I want to get under the keys too.
Do you have like the big keys? Do you have
A puller?
There's one in the
Yes.
back of my keyboard, but I struggled for 15 minutes trying to figure out how to get it out, and I didn't want to break it, so I just let it be.
Okay. So I do have a puller. Also, Squishy said hi.
Hi, Squishy.
There's this one, and that. So this is meant to go around each side of the key and then it snaps underneath.
I don't know how it works.
I also have...
How do you use this on the spacebar then?
I don't know. Which is why I also have... Hold on. I thought I also have...
You do have another one.
Yeah, there it is. This one.
Nah, that's basically the other one that I got. But the other one's made out of plastic.
Okay.
Alright, I'll bring them both back.
Alright, thank you.
Also, I'm going to replace the paper towels since I grabbed the last thing.
Alright, yeah, there should be more under the counter. Or under the sink.
Yeah, there's one left. You put that on your list.
Okay, I'll put paper towels on the list.
Awesome.
Thank you.
No problem.
This moment of domesticity has been brought to you by the letter J. Oh, Cam, I will relay the high monkey next time. I saw 1,236 pound pig at the state fair today. It was unreal. That sounds unreal. Kev says, I need to learn y'all some keyboard maintenance. No, he's cleaning it. Why would you need to learn us more? Learn us. I can't believe you got me to say that. More keyboard maintenance if he's already going and cleaning his keyboard. Like that, I don't understand. That it doesn't make sense. That's not right. There we go. Oh, this one's just going to be completely covered, so I can put this in there. Because I'll just do that. That'll provide some asymmetry, which will be good. There we go. But this one, again, I want to get... Alright, I need to go and get more stone bricks. Yeah. Oh, that does not sound good. I agree with Sniper Guy, which is not something that often happens. That does not sound good at all. In fact, I'd go so far as to say it sounds bad. Like that. And then we can do... And then we can work on the other side. And that one's got to go up here again. I suspect that GPU or PSU is on the way out. Black screen crash every 10... Oh, Jesus. Waffles has had more issues with her machine over the past few years. Just rude. That machine has been nothing but rude to Waffles, and it needs to apologize. Post haste. Not a fan. I don't want to hear you gassed with your gastiness. I do love that we created a nether rail, and some of the nether sounds sound like a subway whine of the wheels on the rails. Sounds just like being on the BART. I'm also going to block this off. Because I am weird like that. Nope. There we go. And then, so this one's going to be lit up. So, yeah, and this I need to go and make more. Did I put? I'm just gonna grab another one. Every 3-ish minutes. That's even worse. Waffles deserves better. I agree, Squishy. PC is constructed of mostly hand-me-downs. Yeah, I know this world. I know that world. That is a world indeed. How did I forget to go find flint? I still have the iron. I never went and got flint to make that extra flint and steel. Skippy, why? Sometimes I worry about myself. There we go. There's some more stairs. Yes, my PC is entirely a hand-me-down. Most of my Ps are either full hand-me-downs or constructed from hand-me-down parts, which is just generally how I operate. Oh, did I want to do... I did. I wanted to do the same thing. Okay. So we do that. We go over here. We do this. And we do... Oh, you burned up. That's not fun. Alright, so I need to do that. That one needs to be this. And then this one needs to be a bit and a bit. Nope. It is sometimes difficult to get the damn things to do what I want them to do. There we go. Which also means this needs to be this. And that needs to be there because it's going to have to be lit up. Nope. Well, we'll get to that when we come to it, I suppose. And then here. So we're going to do it again, like this. And then we're going to do... this. And this one also needs to be like that. And then we do this. There we go. Oh no, this one I just had the top do a regular corner. I mean, it looks pretty good with the difference like that. Hold on. But that also looks pretty good. But, alright, hold on. I'm gonna...
So, I may have spilled some rubbing alcohol.
Oh no!
Just a tad bit, and it was like, not just a tad bit, it was a little bit on my chair.
Uh-huh.
But I wiped it up, so it should be fine.
Oh, it's on the chair? Okay. Also, it'll evaporate.
Yeah. I also did end up having just more rubbing alcohol already on the thing, so I wiped off my mouse and then wiped off some of the grates on my actual computer.
Oh, yeah?
Because that was like, yeah.
Okay. So everything ended up okay?
Oh, yeah. Everything was fine.
Okay.
No, I'm letting air into the bag, and I have to...
So you got all the keys off that you wanted to get off?
Yeah, realistically, I was like, a lot of that's just dust and like wood from my desk.
Uh-huh.
So I could just use the canned air to get most of the stuff under there.
Oh, Cam says hi.
Hi.
Oh. What? That was so hard my mouse moved and the thing moved.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, so then this one goes to the Purper Tower that Izzy was working on. Oh, Oh, it's nighttime. There it is. There's the purple tower up there. You get to climb the ladder from the nether portal. And from here... What is that? Oh, that's the treehouse farther on. Cool. So, on the other side of this cliff, going that way, is the nether brick castle. Oh, no. We got spam. And it was taken care of. Nice. Skippy, did Meerkat tell you that they want to try to change their gaming laptop to a Linux one? No! I did not know about this. Yeah, the PC... Ember Lantern was ready to throw this PC completely out a window. And instead, handed it to me. Which I would argue is a better use of a PC. But I am biased. Alright, let's get... Okay. How do I want to do this? Alright, so this one needs to be like that, because then I can do like that. Same here. Nope. Because that one is 1 over, correct? Oh, Lord on a stick. No, it is not 1 over. It is, in fact... Right, that can't be right. Because it's in... Okay, no, that's a regular 1. And it's in 1. Like that. And then... Yeah, okay. Right? Yeah. So this and this. Yeah. Okay, so now we can continue on. This one, Purple Tower, is still labeled. They're all still labeled. There will be more signage later. Probably I will make Space Pickle do it. I am happy to help. I am absolutely happy to help. Kev says, I just tossed an M2 MacBook. I should have sent it to you. All it needed was a new flex cable for the display. Oh, wow. Yeah, I would have done something with that. But, you know, in the future, Kev, work gave me an M4, which is shiny. Squishy says, I mean, I would also take Ember Lantern's PC instead of letting them throw it out. Right? Exactly. Added bonus is generally when after things have stopped working for Ember Lantern, they immediately work for me. Several of Ember Lantern's non-functional PCs have ended up functional as soon as I touch them. And have lasted for years. Sorry, Ember Lantern. I don't know, I think that was directed at me, Squishy. I think that one was directed at me. Worth it. There was a MacBook that lasted until it wouldn't charge. And it wasn't supposed to charge off of a normal USB-C cable, but boy, it did. And it lasted until the pillow went spicy. Oh, but it did receive damage. There was some clear coat that was spilled on the keyboard. And unfortunately, the spacebar was lost. So it ended up becoming, after that, it ended up becoming basically a desktop. It operated in closed mode from then on. Saliser, welcome on in. I am still streaming. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me hijack the conversation, damn it. No, Squishy. No. Nuh-uh. Oh, I don't need to be using Jehoshaphat anymore. How far is this? Oh, we're almost there. And then then there's another one that way. I don't think there's this way. I think. Oh no, there is another. There's the random hillside ones. Right. We had to keep going. That was almost a quote 41 moment. Izzy says, okay, back from being on mobile again. Had to get some print setup stuff. Was using up last of a spool to print off a desiccant holders for my spools. And squeaked out one more lid. Nice. I've never said that about Squishy. Ever. Ever. Oh, hi, Lava. That is a danger of digging in the nether. There is often random lava. Okay, so we got that. Now let's do... Wait. Yes. Wait, no, that doesn't seem right. No, that is right. That is correct. Okay. Turns out, netherrack, there's kind of a lot of it. Random Lava is the name of my band. I'm not Ember Lantern. I never said that or implied that. That is false. That is lies and slander. And I feel slandered. I feel so very slandered. Yep, good. Izzy says, got some new filament today. Sale for 2 spools of silk PLA filament for the price of less than 1 spool, and is good filament and pretty multicolored stuff. Very cool, Izzy. Good job. And good job on resisting buying new filament for so long. You are a bit addicted. No judgment. Alright, let's no, so this one needs to also be like this. I'm gonna need to make a bunch more stairs here in a second. Like that. Yeah, and that time is now. That time is now. Also, let's put the iron in there and the signs in there because I don't need those. Yeah, let's grab a couple more stacks of stone goodness and we'll turn those into stairs. No Judgment, also the name of my band. I never. Oh my goodness, you guys. I love how worked up you get over it. Well, it's an awful thing to say about someone, and I never said that about you, Squishy, and it's an awful thing to say. What? Oh, cracks. Oh, this is crackstone. Can't use that. So we'll use this. And then we'll take this. And then we'll go this. There we go. That should help. We should eat some food. course. Oh. Where is it? Meerkat says... That's why we're buying a house, to get a 3D printer. Fantastic. Block core. Yes, that's a mod. Shan, so here, let's go to them. This is my mod list. They're all client-side mods. The server itself is vanilla, but the clients, the mods are all client-side. Zero's world map and minimap are the ones I use for maps. Minecraft, or the Bobby, lets you view longer distances without crashing the server, and mod menu does what it says on the tins. I resisted mods for way longer than I should have, and at least this kind of mod. And Izzy and Space Pickle are the ones who finally got me to do it. So... I would like to print furniture. What's uncomfortable, Cam? Plastic furniture? I would not say that I implied that, Squishy. I would... No. What? No. What? No. Yo. No. That doesn't seem like something I would do at all. Squishy. What? What do you mean? What evidence are you... Squishy, what's happening right now? What is going... Why can't... Oh, there we go. We're just gonna have this one just come around. Actually, that's got to go one more out if it's going to do that. There we go. And then the same for here. And more. God, I'm going to have to go make more. So rude. But luckily, I brought a bunch of stone for this very purpose. So that's the cracked stone bricks. Skippy, big picture, we love you. Well, right back at you all. Right back at all of you. You are amazing people, and I am lucky to know you. Alright, let's get 2 more of those. Actually, I can do this part right now. And we will... You know what? I should take the cart when I'm doing this nonsense. I should take the cart. It would be more fun than what I am doing right now. This is stone brick, right? Okay. This should go up here, and this should go here, and then this, like this. Okay. You know what am I doing? I just said I should take the cart. Let's take the cart because it's fun. This just loops back around behind the nether portal, and then we go straight out. Ba-doop. This one. Like, but this one, it's so close. Like, why even? Why even do it? Which is why I need to figure out how to do the other thing that Izzy and Space Pickle know how to do. Take the... yeah, I took the cart. I took the cart. Right, is there just... yeah, okay. So I do need... put the cracked one back there. We do this. There we go. And then we just do... ah! Quit it! I may have to make another stone run. We have the video tutorial on one of the threads. You can go find it. Well, if it's in one of the threads, then I can find it pretty easily. If it's in a thread, that should be okay. Unless, I don't know if Discord ever, like, expires threads. So, I'm not sure. Oh, Lord, what the hell? Mouse? Fucking rude. All of that, and I ran out again. Well, let's, since we're still here, let's, before we go back again to make more. There's the bedrock up in the ceiling. Thread's still there. I'll find it and tag you so I know which one to look at. Okay, so I know. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Izzy. That actually is helping. Oh, I think I know what that is. I think it's Izzy. Alright, so let's get our... this is polished. This is tiles. So let's get our ceiling on, as it were. So that's tiles, so we need polished. Just alternate. And these are very short runs. So the amount of resources that we have, that between Alex, Peter, and myself have mined and put into the Nether Rail is a bit on the ludicrous side. And by that I do mean like ludicrous speed from Spaceballs. We do have a Minecraft channel on the Discord. Yeah, I do have a Discord. Could someone put, because I don't have the Linux Steam Deck yet set up to put the, actually just exclamation point Discord in chat. Oh, you just joined it. Excellent. Awesome. Oh, it's right there. Izzy already did it. Thank you, Izzy. I can pay attention for realsies. Already ahead of me. Yep. Again, with the actual helping. Izzy, you're going to ruin your reputation. Well, I guess you do generally tend to help other people. It's just me that you quote-unquote help. So that this actually is well in character. Not neurodivergent. Who said who is not neurodivergent? What do you mean? Who has claimed not to be not neurodivergent lately? It's not me. I've received more evidence than even I can ignore, and that's a lot. Because I'm very good at ignoring what I don't want to hear. Neurospicy indeed, Alistair. Izzy is the real heroine. Right, Cam? Otherwise, why would you have so many frog lights? I don't know. Why do I have so many frog lights, Izzy? That's a very good question. That when I have repeatedly said I don't want any more frog lights, somehow I keep getting frog lights. It's so strange. I wonder how that happens. Meerkat. It took it a lot out of you to even suggest that you were not. It was rough, and I recognize it. Alright, I need to make a bunch. Trauma, same difference. Oh no! Oh no! That's the worst. And it's way too common. Hate it precious. Alright, I'm just gonna take the rest of the stone, and I'm gonna make as much as all the stairs. Just all of the goddamn stairs. I love too that our corners, our decorative corners, came from a need rather than an attempt to be fancy, because the cart was getting caught on the corner. That makes me very happy. This one. And then we take this. And we do this. And we do this. And then we do this. And now we have more stairs. Just capitalist. Whoa, 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 whoa. Potato patherapy. Izzy says, I see myself in these comments. Screechy says, just capitalist things. Izzy says, Skippy, what happened to the cart? Oh! Good goddamn question. Yeah, it's still a thing, Zaliser. Stonecutter uses less blocks. Yes, it absolutely does. I did not bring one with me. Also, I have so much stone. So much stone. Back in the pyramid. I don't mind wasting some. Alright, so that half is done. Now we work on the half that will be on fire. Oh no! Oh god, the light. Hold on. Oh right, it won't do that because it's on stairs. Right. Boop. Yeah, we found it the hard way. Stonecut. Yeah, okay. I'm actually caught up on chat, so watch out for locusts, rivers running red, that sort of thing. Uh-oh, Izzy joined the game. Batten down the hatches. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Good night, sweet prince. You did. Izzy's probably going to bring problem fixed. What did you do? Oh no. Izzy. Like, I appreciate it, but also I don't mind taking the trips. Hi, Izzy. Stonecutter. Oh, okay. Cool. Back at the... Hold on. Is it back here? Over by your crafting bench. Cool. It's hovering. Izzy, why? Why did you make it hover? Why is it hovering? It's because you're helping, isn't it? Well, thank you for the help. I appreciate it. It was either it hover or I put it in front of the crafting table. Oh, I see. I guess. I was trying not to be a pest while helping this time. Well, I appreciate that, and will acknowledge its rarity. And how difficult it must have been to not troll me. Specifically me. Because I know that I react in such a way that tends to reward people for trolling. Or that trolling... Anyway, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Mostly I just blame Space Pickle. Rude. So yeah, I did working while I was up north was a little strange. Because usually I just laze about and do touristy things. Izzy says, went through the Lost Forest portal, tree was on fire. You know? Burning trees. They happen. Maybe be more careful with your campfires, Izzy. Listen to what Smokey says. Okay, Smokey the Bear knows what the fuck he's talking about. Yeah, but the portal is at the top of the... Oh, no! Why is the portal at the top? Listen, I didn't make the portal. I didn't have anything to do with it. Okay? You cannot blame me for this situation, is what I'm trying to tell you. Oh, Monster Train 2, huh? I see you, Ember Lantern. I see you, Ember Lantern. That's all of it. Okay. So we need to take another trip back. Doot. And then doot, and doot. And then we use the cart. Cranky, hello. Good evening to you as well, sir. Hello. So what if we took this and we put it here? There we go. Alright, let's head back to the pyramid. Oh, thank you for that sub, Ember Lantern. I appreciate it. Very, very thankful. You guys are the best. Cranky, I hope your evening is not full of kid shenaniganry, though I expect it is. Also, guys, my new glass set, that's a Pontiac logo on it. It says Pontiac, and it says Service Excellence, 1977, the year I was born. 38 months is cray cray, Amber Lantern. That's accurate. And Ace of Hearts found those glasses at a thrift store in Hale, Michigan, where everything is 25 cents. I am old. It's true. The year your face was born, bam. That's true. You nailed it, Amber Lantern. That's right on the money. Sniper, that's not true. I don't know why you got to come in here and lie, Sniper Guy. Your dad's not 48 years old. That's like when Kev says that he's younger than you. Craigie says, I was born in 1971. Happy birthday, Craigie! Sorry, Cam. That was loud. Squishy says, Skippy, you're 10 days older than my brother. That's fantastic. All the hype for the cranky in chat is what I'm in need of right now. All of it. All of it. His birthday is May 13th. Wow. 10 days. If he was born on Friday the 13th. Nice. Yeah, 10 days exactly. Wow. Izzy, I can't help that you're also old. It was loud for a good cause. It was indeed. It was indeed. All right, let's just fill this one up with stone. And I know I have a metric ass load of stone. There is so much stone. And then we're going to go over to my stone cutter that I have here on the base, and we're going to turn all of it into stairs. I'm not only going to fill that, I'm going to nearly fill my inventory as well. Leave like 2 slots open. Rocket Shan Rockenstone? I'm not familiar. So to leave 2 open, well, let's pick this one back up first. So to leave 2 open, I need to add 3 more stacks of stone. You see there's a bunch of stone here, and then there's more stone here, and then there's more stone here, and there's some stone there. Why does this still have... Oh, because it's got these in it. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of stone. Deep Rock Galactic. Oh, it's a Deep Rock Galactic joke. Oh. Oh. There we go. Okay. Now, let's go. And do stuff with stone. There's fireworks going off here. Is it a holiday weekend? Is this a holiday weekend? Usually that kind of fireworks don't go off unless it's a holiday. Or, you know, is vaguely near a holiday. And I mean vaguely when I say vaguely. Do 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 do. The girl from Ipanema is coming to steal your stuff. It's Fascism Awareness Day every day. You're goddamn right. Shan says, my birthday is this month. Does that count? It certainly fucking does. In my opinion, abso-fucking-lutely. So we just swap out 4 stairs. Izzy left the game. Oh no! I scared Izzy away, you guys. I swear I used deodorant this morning. Yep, from inside your house, here she comes. That's right. That's right. You're doing great. You have no idea what you want to do, for, if anything, for your birthday? That's good, because I still have no idea how I want to celebrate with my friends for getting the job. So you are not alone in that state of confusion. Not cocaine, Kev. We're not in Colorado like you are. Our streets aren't paved with cocaine. The 15th was Indian Independence Day. Okay. He says, I'm just tired, Skip, running up and down stairs for prints and then built a new rack shelf thingy in the basement. Wow, well, good. Go you for the productivity. That's pretty freaking awesome, Izzy. Emerlinda says, get a day older, usually a safe bet. Extreme. Alternately, hookers and blow. I don't want a heart attack. Which either the hookers or the blow could bring on in my fragile self. Alright. That's full now. Oh, wait, no. We gotta take one more out because I need to be able to fit this in. Which is what she said. It's sex workers. That's true, it is. That's true. That is absolutely true, and now I feel bad for saying it. God damn it. I mean, I should feel bad. This is one of the situations where You're bad, and you should feel, or you're wrong, or you should, you know, that the internet. God damn it. Brain no worky. Brain shut down. Blue screen. Reboot. Alright, that's everything. Looks like everything. But somehow I have only... Ah, here we are. But somehow still I have only one left when I was trying to retain 2 openings. How did I do that? Oh, maybe because of this. Oh, it's because of that. Yeah. That's why. Cam says you don't want to be around femme bodies and do the stuff with... I certainly do, Cam. I certainly do. Skippy, shame doesn't work anyway. Sorry for the... sorry for bringing... Oh, it is a quote from a bunch of... Yeah. But anywho... Shit. I was going to say something about... Probably about Kevin Cocaine, and then I didn't. It's gone now. Oh no, it was about femme bodies and doing the stuff. It's that whole Demi thing. I don't know that I would be able to have fun with a sex worker that I did not know and like share hobbies with or share at least share ideology with. I need to have some sort of connection. Some sort of intellectual understanding. Let me tell you, the first time I was gifted, someone gifted me a lap dance at a strip club, and I did not know what to do with myself. I ended up enjoying it a whole lot, but wow, it was strange. Sniper says, lol, I saw a TikTok earlier where a person said, I'm bisexual and demi, which means I'm attracted to anyone, but first you must solve my riddles 3. Oh, that's glorious, Sniper. That's so good. You didn't know either with your first lap dance, right? It was a very strange but also fun situation. Ironically, the stripper's stage name was Innocence. Meerkat says, wait, you have monies for a sex worker? Grabby hands, I do not. I have support to catch up on, child support to catch up on. I have no money for for quite some time. Which is why I'm celebrating with a Final Fantasy. Well, one of the reasons why I'm celebrating with a $12.99 subscription rather than like other things that are far more expensive. Shan says, "Ooh, I actually want to talk to you about that because we can chitty chat. It's time to zwarp. We must zwarp." And we successfully zwarped. It's time now for the cart. You guys have been so good about reminding me about the cart. It's so nice. That cart. Oh, rude. Fucking rude. Get off the... Oops. Well, shit. Now I'm in for it. Well. Okay. I can hear them. Here they come. Hi. Let's hold this in the other hand. Oh, the other ones are behind this now. I can't even get to them, so never mind. Well, I got another... Oh, my goodness. Yeah, they're all back there like, oh, I know where he's at, but I can't get to him. Kev says, I should have taken a detour from MSP to DTW for steak and partying. Yes. My kids are with me, though, so I'm not sure how much partying would happen. But we could absolutely have an enjoyable time. I eventually got those words out. Don't you judge me. Okay. The one time he uses the car. Right, exactly. I have never been approachable about any topic ever. I am the most difficult person to speak to. It's everyone at work already knows, is already complaining about how difficult I am to approach. It's totally true. I'm not lying at all. I would never lie. I would never fib about that, even a little bit. Kev says, how old is Monkey? 16. Monkey is 16. Years off. Cav, why? Izzy says, for a sec, I read that as not old enough for... Oh, no! Shan says, wait, people are actually complaining about you? No, they're not. They're absolutely not. No, they're, I'm already... So I do this thing when I'm working from home. I post a good morning photo. A good morning selfie of me usually with a coffee, smile on my face... enjoying life, you know, a good morning selfie to say hi, to let everyone know I'm there, I'm working, so they're not like, Jesus, is he even awake, kind of a thing. I still didn't get Flint, son of a bitch. I still didn't get Flint, and not the city in Michigan. And then I was in a meeting with a couple of people in teams that are in other parts of our department, and one guy who's a little, I think pretty high up, he said, oh, hey. It's like, it's David. David, I love your good morning pictures, and I look forward to them every single morning. I said, oh, great. I'm glad that they're bringing some happiness. Ember Lantern. Oh, no. Shan, no. So far, I've received nothing but positive feedback, which is terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. No idea what to do with it. Izzy says, do I need to come get you some Flint? No, you don't. No, Izzy, quit helping. I have torches. It's fine. Speaking of which, Sniper says, this is a perfect opportunity to start sneaking a creepy doll into the background that slowly creeps towards you each day. That's Sniper. That's fantastic. That is so good. I mean, I can't take photos in the office, so I won't be able to do morning photos on the days I'm in the office, and it is a hybrid role. But on the days that I'm working from home, that is an option, Sniper, and I'm glad you said something. All right, so we got that done. I don't want to turn off yet. I want to continue going in the same direction. Peer pressure to be in a good mood, right? Squishy says the NB who talks about feminism and capitalism before coffee at 9 a.m. That's... Oh, that's me. Oh, you're talking about Meerkat. You're talking about Meerkat. I see what's happening here. I see what's happening, yeah. Oops. I don't know what that said. Where does this go? Random hillside? Random hillside. This is not the village. This appears to be random hillside. Look, there's another one of the nether portals. Good lord. Emberlander says, Skippy, you could take photos. You just have to be in a featureless room with no whiteboards in the background. Right. I would be taking them at my desk, and that seems like a no-no. So let's put this sign here. Random hillside. And let's do this. And this can get changed later, obviously. Nope. Actually, let's do it this way. Because I did this incorrectly. Like that. And then, here, let's use up this. And then we have, where did my cracked stone bricks go? Did I leave them in the... I must have left, hold on. I left them in the thing! Ember Lantern, that is honestly the wisest of moves, I think. Yeah, there it is. Cracked stone bricks. Boom. Nailed it. Got him. Let's go. Acknowledging it and enduring it are two different things. You're not wrong. You wake up at 7:30 on the weekends on purpose? Izzy, who hurt you? Oh, wait. I know who hurt you. Never mind. Deal with bullshit with no coffee before 9 a.m. and that's not okay. I disagree with everything that was just said. Fucking rude is what I'm saying. Alright, and then now we're to change that. And alright, now we're back to Diggy Dig Hole. Right? Yeah, because it's not very far. Oops. Alright, let's put this... Fine, we'll put this back. Fine. Random hillside. Random hillside. Cries into your... Oh, no. I get up and shower first thing every morning, have master bathroom right off our room to get my day going. Cam says, I can no longer have caffeine, and how am I supposed to exist? Oh, Lord. So time for a friendly murder as a treat? Meerkat, there are people in Cam's life that might need a good something or other. Yeah, this is not that much. This is just a small segment. Is what this is. That's what this is. And this is random hillside. So we do the sign. Random hillside. All right. Oh, hello. Nah, I'm just gonna build over it. I cannot be tempted by the treasure. Even T. So many hugs. Yeah, Cam, you get so many hugs for that. The kind of hug that kills with kindness. Nether quartz treasure. That's right, Ember Lantern treasure. You know what? I'm gonna do the right. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna use the other. Hold on. I'm gonna use the other axe so that the XP I get from this I got lucky. No magma. No larva. Got very lucky. There we go. Okay. And then we do this. And then we do... That's wrong. We do that. Okay. Let's go unload a little bit. Because I'm carrying too much stuff. Standing ovation for treasure. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Let's, this and this. And this. And also, let's use up these. Since we're here, we also need to get polished deep slate and deep slate tiles. Hermitcraft, a YouTuber group that does, well, and Twitch. They're streamers and YouTubers that do an assload of Minecraft. Just a metric assload. Shan says, as a good thing, bud, you know if your schedule is going to be more consistent, because I do have TTRPG. Oh, no! Oh! I somehow did not see that coming. That is... I should have seen that coming. Wow. I'm so glad Saribot banned that person. Oh, I do have regular games. Let's be clear. I do play regular tabletop games. I run a World of Darkness game, a vampire game, and I play in a couple of games with Gray, with Ember Lantern. So I do the TTRPG goodness. I am still Ember Lantern. I am, like, that last game session was a lot more anchoring. It was very nice because I am still having issues with the vagaries of frickin' Nobilis, George. I'm still having trouble with it. But that last session was, oh my god, was a lot more grounding for me and to be able to relate my character to it. Oh, no, Shan, no fault at all. What the hell is happening here? It is... I am not against playing in another game. Maybe I should be for my own health, but I am not. But I will, on several days of the week, be in the area. So Your your understanding of the situation is accurate. The gods, yeah. The Nobilis is a super fun TTRPG written by a wild TTRPG designer. Oh yeah, wild, huh? Why? I mean, okay, but why? What? No! Rude. Alright. Jenna Moran did some work on Exalted and a bunch of other shit, and goddamn was it special. Okay. I played only a small amount of Exalted. I'm very enamored with the older storylines, but they kept publishing new shit faster than I could keep up with it because I was, living. Look, if you want flavorful, complex TRPGs, she's amazing. But... oh, she's just a very traumatized person, and it shows. I see. That sucks. I'm sorry that she had to go through all that to get to that state. That sucks ass. I'm gonna need more polished deep slate. She's a genius, no doubt. Having the two of you talk TTRPGs in chat is honestly probably on my bucket list. On my subconscious bucket list. And I'm loving every second of it, so you know. Squishy says, pretty sure that sucking ass is more fun than whatever she went through. That's fair. That's fair. Shan says, every work she's done has been exceptionally good. But they're complicated. Yeah, I have never struggled to wrap my brain meats around anything as much as I'm struggling with Nobilis. And I know it's worth it. I mean, you look at it and you could see it's worth it. Just looking at it, you could see it's worth it. But also, ow, my brain. But like I said, the last session was so good. I enjoyed every second of it. Emerald says, I feel bad for how badly all the publishing houses have taken advantage of her. Oh no! Shan says, I'm messing around with ideas for a PF2E Eberron game. Eberron. So I'm not huge into Pathfinder because I ignore my character sheet stats as much as humanly possible. I'm good at math, but I'm way more into the story side than the numbers side of roleplay of RPGs. So I tend to ignore numbers as much as is humanly possible. And Pathfinder seems to be pretty number heavy. Emerald says, a game I'm running is Nobilis, but set in the Monster Train 2 universe. Yep. Pathfinder 2E does them both real good. Okay. About as number heavy as 5th. I never played 5th edition. Most of my D&D memories are from 2nd edition. So this may be a sin to say, but I understand Thaco. So that's the kind of weird I am. No, second edition. Yeah, and I don't want to. I also do not. I don't play D&D anymore. Period, because of the bullshit that Hasbro has done. But every once in a while, I'm still buying Transformers. So there's my flavor of hypocrisy, or one of the flavors. But yeah, no, I don't. So Pathfinder. I feel bad about it. Like, personally feel bad. About it. Whether or not I should is an entirely different matter. All right, so let's do. Quit stuttering, Skippy. Let's do something with this room. Let's continue. Nope. That to there. Let's do this like we were doing them, which is this way. Here. Oh my goodness, why? Okay. We need to do this. And I need that frickin' ghast to shut his mouth. There we go, like that. Yes, Squishy, therapy is covered. And I'm going to try to find my old therapist because we had developed such a fantastic rapport. I want to find my old therapist if I can. If he's still, because he left the practice just before I was, or just after I lost my insurance. So I'm not sure what happened there, but also there was a purchase of the practice that also happened. So, could be all sorts of things. All sorts of business-style shenanigans could have been going on that I was completely unaware of, and, for good reason. That, there we go. Like that. Oh my goodness, that's right. I need to pick up all these ones. Let's do here. Probably only if you go to one specific therapist and they only cover for $20 of it. What? That is not what I read in mine. I will double check because I would be upset about that if that is the case. I know you have been having struggles with our insurance, Ember Lantern, and I hate it. Not a fan. Which, is a surprise to everyone here, I'm sure. That I'm not a fan of people treating my friends poorly. That's not what I wanted. Our insurance. So, it has to be bad in practice because the one I got looked good. Like, the thing that I signed up for looks good. Like, the opposite of bad. So, either I read it wrong, which is entirely possible, or it's really bad in practice rather than on the paperwork. Same place, same team. Yeah. It's so... I am so happy working with Ember Lantern again. Oh my god, it's so much... I love it. It is so... I look forward to it so much. I enjoyed working with Ember Lantern probably more than I've enjoyed working with anybody. Probably. Like, and I can guarantee you that Ember Lantern will sell themselves absolutely short on this. But I'm telling you, Kev, you're close second, man. You're a close second. Ember Lantern says, I think you may have just forgotten what good insurance is, Skippy. Listen, we don't have, what was it? That thing you had out in California. Listen, if Kev shows up, what I'll do is comes over and visits, I'll just lean in and go, Kev, I was lying. I was lying to save face and make Ember Lantern feel better. It's really you, Kev. That's what I'll do if Kev comes by to Michigan. And then the both of you can wonder what's real. I've never been gaslit before. I don't know what you mean. Alright, so this one is done. Oh, I still feel guilty about that, Kev. I still feel so guilty about that. Oh, no. God, no, don't team up on me. No. No, don't do it. Okay, so now we need to go this way. Because there's this one, random hillside, and then the village is farther down. I think there's another random hillside one. That's villages, but then what's this way? Ember Lantern says, it's okay, I know everyone is lying when they say they like me. Don't worry. No, it's not true, Ember. God damn it. And to hold it over you for this many years, worth every cent. Fucking rude. So the cognac thing is a whole story. Oh my god, this one doesn't even have a sign to where it's going. Fantastic. So there is another portal down this way. Ember middle name Lantern. Cam, glorious. That was freaking glorious. I'm a fan of strong-willed people. I don't know if you guys have figured that out in chat, but I'm a fan. Alright, so this one... What the hell? Okay. My goodness. Just all kinds of holes. Alright, we got polished. So let's do polished. And this one's got to go all the way up to there. But this one... Oh, music. Oops. There we go. Oh no, that's a good quote. Strong, right? Exactly. I'm not a sub. Listen. Meerkat, that is accurate. That is 100% accurate. Meerkat knows exactly what's going on. Izzy says, Ember Lantern, I will have Skippy tell me to meet you in person and tell you otherwise. It's true. What do you mean? Cam is I'm obviously describing Cam. What do you mean? Kev says I'm subbed. I even have the founder badge. What do you mean? Are we talking about the same thing? Am I once again misunderstanding all of the things? It's fine if I am. It's a comfortable place. I know it well. Okay. Did that. What? Wait, Izzy, you've never met Gray? No. Really? That seems like that's a problem. That seems like it's a problem. I don't know if I can get Gray to go to Lansing, though. Gray will go to Canada. I don't know about Lansing. I mean, I've met you, Gray. Okay. Skippy, this is your fault. What? Y'all, I want to hug y'all so bad. Says Squishy Meerkat. Says counterpoint, Izzy can just come to Canada. That's true. Izzy goes to Canada all the time, but it's Windsor. And Melinda says, I had to be dragged to Canada by obligation to a favorite nephew. Ah. Izzy says, I can come down Detroit way. I still need assistance upgrading my laptop. That's true. Don't have Ember Lantern touch it. It's not the same as having Peter touch it, but it's... worth it. Right here. Listen, where else? It's not like I talk about people behind their back. Where else am I supposed to... Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Canadians should absolutely not come here at all for a long time. It's a very bad idea. I do not recommend. Instantly picked up 23. Let's see. How fast is it going to fill up? Already full. Oh, no. All right, let's dig this out a little bit more. And then we'll do this. Oh, this is going to be another one of those corners down here. So we're going to do that. And we're going to do the same thing here. And we're going to do this. Nope, no, no. That is not what I said to do. How rude. There we go. I guess this one's going to need to change as well. There we go. Just going to have them just vibrate in place forever. And do this. So we're at... So we need tile next. Yeah, Meerkat is a special Canadian. Emily says, I'm still worried about getting back into the States. Squishy says they were problematic to the U.S. before Trump was first. Yes, I've heard that story. Also, Ember says, my ID doesn't match my passport. Is your ID a real ID, Ember Lantern? And which one is accurate, the passport or the ID? And you know, I'm pretty sure you know what I mean when I say accurate. Alright, so let's do some more digging here. Also, let's put some torches down. Oh, there we go. We can pick up more stuff. And it's full. Oops. We're going to do this. Because I've got too many frog lights for some reason. So many frickin' frog lights. All the goddamn frog lights anyone could ever want, and then some. No, over the bridge. Oh, I have my court order. It'll be fine unless it isn't. Travel is rough, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. The enhanced license real ID thing doesn't make a difference. Oh. Yeah, it is, Shan. Fucking yeah, it is. And Berliner says, Pat, my passport's out of date. Can't change it until I change my birth certificate, which takes forever. Got it. Some A trans and B on a watch list. Yeah. I can go do that, but this is so much fun. Yeah, I know. I know. Meerkat was talking about themselves. I know. Yep. So let's. But it applies honestly to both. Yeah. Ember Lantern, I didn't know you were on watch lists. That's great. I am a fan of that. Shocking no one. Alright, let's do... Why in the world? Okay. Can I... So if I do... No, that's not what I want. Can I do this? I want that to turn in, though. Inward. Well, I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that. And we'll take this. And now we'll do this. Pick up some more. There we go. And full again. Okay. Yeah, like that. Yup. Nope. Because we don't need the cart to go in, we can do 90-degree corners here. And this is for being completely lit up on fire, which is what it's going to be. This is silly. Why is it like this? So, but this is random hillside. And we absolutely want to go another layer in. Let's do this, this, again, and then, nope, I don't, no, don't you dare teleport me, sir. It's just rude. Alright, we're gonna duck in, we're gonna do that, and then come back out. I'm gonna do the same thing for down here. Oh my. Oh, it happened when you went to work for MuleSoft. Really? That one I didn't know about. That's, again, game? Game. Oh, I don't want to... Wait, is there room behind here? No. Okay. Like, I'm not... The game's like, make up your mind! Are you not letting me put shit down when I'm in there? Fucking rude. Alright, we'll come back to that. I do need to put in some flooring here. And I do have regular stone bricks. So I can alternate like that. And then I can do this. Oops. And this. And like that. Okay. So, oh, ceiling, of course. Good night, Ember Lantern. What time is it? Oh my god. We were supposed to stop at 11. That's alright. That's alright. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing wrong with what we're doing here. Let's just do this, because then I can do this, and this, and this. We'll do this. That does not look good at all. I don't like it. But I don't know. Okay, so that one goes like that. That one, it's going to need to curve in early, is what I'm thinking. Oh, God. You know what I'm just going to do? I'm going to be lazy a little bit because of how difficult this corner is. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put it in this. and then put in this. And that'll be fine. And this was... I can't pick up the sign. This what? Nope. There we go. Where was this to? I think it was another random hillside. Oh my. But yeah, it's another random hillside. So I think we can go this way and see one of the other nether portals. Maybe not. But it is absolutely random hillside. Yeah, I see you. You shouldn't be in the overworld. And Merlin says, whatever, Skippy. I'm the best band at CHS. Whatever, Trixie. Even the clock is like, go to bed, Skipford. Skipford, go to bed. Yeah, it is. It is. But it's definitely random hillside. So let's make that happen. Random hillside. Then, oh my goodness. Let's pick up. Yep, we picked up a bunch of stuff. Let's go back this way. We're gonna need to do this. Dump off a bunch of oh no, we're not gonna need to do that. But we dump off a bunch of stuff. And into the you know, the thing and the stuff. Oh Lord, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, well. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, dig. Not digging more. No, no. No, 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 no. What I am going to do, now that we've done that, eat some food. Because remember, I still have more of these to make down that way. So it's like, this is not the only... And then this splits off as well. So really squishy. Really squishy. Give me butt. Squishy wants the butt. Hold on. I'll give Squishy the butt. Interpret that however you will. Let's do reverse squats for Squishy. 5 of them. Because Squishy and Cam want the butt. Here we go. Oh, wait. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 squats for Squishy. Alright. There you go. Grabby hands. Oh, my. All right. Oops, I should have stayed there. I should have stayed there because this is where we're going to wrap up. This is where we're going to wrap up. So... You've been watching on twitch.tv/SkipperJ, where I stream every Tuesday and Thursday around 9 p.m. and one day on the weekend, like today. Thank you for coming to stream, everyone. Thank you very much. 1 week later, you can find those videos on YouTube at youtube.com/SkipperJ, where they're grouped by game into playlist in order chronologically, so you can watch the playthrough from beginning to end. Assuming, number 1, I finished the game, and number 2, the game can be finished. I'm not going to rap, no. No? What do you mean rap? What? Thank you for being here, Cam. If you'd like to support me, you can head on over to ko-fi.com/SkipperJ and buy me a coffee. You could head over to davidmcrampton.com and purchase some of my fiction-y goodness there. It's available in both Dead Tree and electronic formats. Cosmo, thank you for coming. Oh, wrapping up. Oh, Lord, Izzy. Oh. I'm just jealous I didn't say it. You could head over to FOFcomic.com. That stands for Fight or Flight, and it's got robots in it. Paper issues are available for purchase. Yes, Cam, that is very odd for you, but with all the sleeping you've been doing, I'm not entirely surprised. I'll miss you too, Kev. I'll miss you too. You can also head over to throne.com/skip4j if you want to buy me something neat. That stuff is over there. Or you can sub here on Twitch. Give Bezos a little bit more money and get yourself some emotes and avoid some advertisements. Also, you can see now, you can once again see my biggest fan. Mosier. Is that your only fan? No, it's not my only fan, but it is my biggest fan. Mosier. Coming in during the outro. Hi, Mosier. Good night, Mosier. Remember, guys, even when Mosier comes in at the very last second, you're awesome. And you've got this.